with me. I'm not like 100% there yet. So yeah, I'm going with the flow, guys. I'm sick. Anyway, it's the worst content themes on YouTube.
From ripping off skits word for word.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this online class. Click present when I call your name.
All right, everyone, welcome to your first day of online class. Now, when I call your name, click the space bar so I know you're present.
Jack? Okay. Peter? Okay.
Charles?
Present.
Lexi? Alan?
To straight up stealing others' videos by disguising it as a quote reaction video.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh, it looks
I'm
like
reacting
a cartoon.
too!
Content theft is a massive problem on YouTube, and it only seems to be getting worse. Occasional you laugh you lose videos are one thing, but entire channels built around recycling someone else's content, that's a whole nother level of shamelessness.
Okay. I used to do that. Well, actually, I still do it. What am I talking about? I have a React channel. But the way I do my React channels, and I will love criticism for this. Am I doing okay? Because I do pause the videos and I make the videos longer for giving my actual input, not just reacting what he's saying, like fully like Cyber Wolf. Also, I make art while I'm doing reactions, so I'm adding more to the content in my own way. Now, it could be like people could be like, hey, I don't like the content or I don't like the art, whatever. That's perfectly fair. But I will give myself a pass, my unbiased pass, because I do that.
These content thieves steal others' content, profit off it immensely, and don't even bother crediting the original creators, let alone asking for their permission. That said, even among the many content farmers on YouTube, there are a few—
Oh yeah, the way I do it is I put the title and then I put like a little line and I put the name of the person I'm reacting to. Also on top of like the first of the description, where you don't have to press down on the description, by the way, you can literally say video link. And it's right there. So not only is on the title, it's also on the description where like you don't even have to press more. You can just click the link and then you go straight to the original. So I didn't want to see my reaction at all. They can just click the link. I'm okay with that.
Take
obviously.
things a bit too far. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be taking a look at the worst content thieves on YouTube, starting with none other than Brent Rivera, as it's difficult to find another YouTuber who's this blatant with their theft. If you've been fortunate enough to never come across his content, Brent Rivera is a massive YouTuber with more than 33 million subscribers and 1 billion more views than there are people on this planet. He originally started his online career on YouTube with vlog-style comedy videos. He didn't see widespread success until the rise of Vine, where he amassed over 8 million followers.
Hey, Lexi. It's fake.
You're fake.
Even back then, he was getting accused of stealing his jokes and video ideas from social media sites like Tumblr, and this was so prevalent that it even got added to the Urban Dictionary, Brent Revered. It's when you steal a joke from Tumblr or Twitter and use it as your own. Origin of the word comes from well-known Viner Brent Rivera, because of his recognition of stealing Tumblr posts or Twitter posts. Now, you would think that becoming the literal definition of a content thief would act as a wake-up call for Brent, prompting him to change his ways. However, his stealing habits only got worse over the years. After Vine shut down in early 2017, Brent, like most other popular Viners, moved back to YouTube. This was once again a chance for him to fix his act and make original content. But him taking the #1 spot on this list should tell you what happened. Instead of scaling back, he became even more blatant with his theft, and started stealing the ideas from any popular video he could find. Eric even called him out during the—
I mean, I think if remixing an idea that you see on YouTube is fine, but if you're like copying like copy paste like exactly the video that another person does, I don't know. Is that I don't think that's good, honestly. And at least change it up a little. Like change it up Like what the hell? Like even the thumbnails. Because it's one thing for using a thumbnail for like, oh, this is a reaction video of this video, right? That's one thing. But you gotta add your face, you gotta add some stuff to it to make sure that people know it's a reaction, right? But if you're doing like posing it as original content, like this is your idea, I feel like that's worse, you know? I could be wrong, but like I feel like that's way worse because you're coming out like this is my original content. When reactors do a video, this is a reaction, guys. This is not my original content. You know what I mean?
the Streamy Awards.
Brent Rivera, you are most likely to copy my thumbnails. One of the biggest awards of the night. Congratulations on that.
Despite this public call-out, Brent kept stealing thumbnails and ideas from other YouTubers without taking a second to reflect on his actions. And since he was able to get away with such blatant theft for so long, this caused his ego to inflate beyond measure and made him feel untouchable. However, this ego was about to turn him into public enemy number 1 on the internet. It all started on the 7th of February 2023, when a creator named Tyler Oliveira posted a video titled Brent Rivera Called the Cops on Me, where he detailed his encounter with Brent in the hotel from Shining.
That's Brent Rivera calling security and then the cops on me after I asked him this.
Do you fake your videos?
During Tyler's stay, he came across Brent while he was filming a fake prank video in which he would pretend to get scared by a pair of girls similar to the movie.
It all started when I was staying at the Shining Hotel, came out of my room, and randomly found these 2 girls in the hallway.
What is happening? Who?
You'll see.
Who are you people?
What do you mean?
What is your name? Brent. Brent? Brent? Last name? Rivera. Are you guys hired by the Brent Rivera group?
Maybe.
Knowing that Brent never admits to faking his pranks, Tyler tried to ask him about it, and that's where things went south.
Wait,
I have a
what?
question for you guys. Do you guys hire these people?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I remember now.
And unsurprisingly,
Sorry,
they
guys, I'm
made a
sick.
cameo in Brent's newest video. It's almost like they know each other.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you fake your videos?
No. Do you make your videos?
No.
Alright. Okay. Have fun, guys.
This single question changed Brent's behavior from casually chatting with Tyler to insulting him for having a lower sub count and getting aggressive.
Wow, what an ego.
We get that louder.
You know the directional mic on my camera?
Hey, we're filming our thing. You film yours. Okay?
Yeah,
Let's not be.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Let's not be disrespectful. Okay.
Well, you guys shit talking the iPhone
I don't
though.
appreciate the disrespect.
What disrespect?
Eventually, Brent called the hotel security and then the cops to get Tyler removed from the hotel he paid for.
Did you guys finish
What?
your video?
No.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to finish it.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. They're gonna come and get you guys. They're gonna kick you out.
What do you mean? We paid
Alright.
$375, Brent.
I'm sorry.
I'm not as rich as you, Brent.
This is the 3rd time harassing us. Don't harass.
Whoa.
Security came to us and said this.
Now let's get back to your stuff. For sure. Can I propose a compromise? No.
FSPD's on the way, so you have until they get here.
For sure.
I appreciate both of you have been very cooperative
sure.
and compliant with
For sure.
us, and I appreciate you
Yeah.
being reasonable about it.
For sure. My apologies. Sorry.
Brent later tried to frame himself as the victim in this whole situation,
Wow.
but Tyler corrected every one of his lies.
Things quickly get taken out of context, so here's the full picture.
Brent, you're a liar.
Brent clearly acted like a complete douche with Tyler, and the internet was not happy, with comments reading, "The ego is crazy," as
Oh,
well as
100%.
the fact that Brent acted so high and mighty that he couldn't be bothered. Honestly, the level of ego is insane. Props to you, Tyler, for sticking up for yourself. Brent's shenanigans even earned him a response from Charlie, who didn't go easy on him either.
But the way Brent handles it is atrocious. He starts like shaming him for using an iPhone, shaming their equipment. At one point, someone on his team belittled.
Wait, I thought you supposed to shame people that use Androids, not iPhones. What's wrong with you?
His subscriber number. Like, he couldn't have looked worse in this situation if he tried.
This drama also led people into looking into Brent's previous videos and getting surprised by just how similar they were to the people he stole the ideas from.
Take a look at the intro of Drew's video and then the intro of Brent's video.
This is Japan's cheapest capsule hotel, a first-class sleeping pod, and a capsule bed in a library. And I'm gonna travel around Japan to stay at all of them and more for the next 100 hours, starting with my first hotel.
All right, now
You
let's
was
take a look
drinking
at Brent's.
water.
So we're in Tokyo, Japan, and for the next 100 hours, we're gonna be forced to stay in some of the most unique capsule hotels Japan has to offer. Let's do it. From robots that check you in to capsules that watch your sleep patterns, there's even a sleeping pod that's hidden in a library. Okay, so what is a capsule hotel room?
And this wasn't an isolated example either. He's been blatantly stealing videos from other smaller creators for years at this point. Take his video featuring the world's shortest woman, in which he spends a full day with her. And unsurprisingly, this video was stolen from a much smaller creator named Kali Wakasa, who uploaded his original video a month before Brent. The relatively close proximity of the two videos might seem like a coincidence, but that's far from the truth.
That
You
is
see,
weird.
Kali's video followed a clear storyline. He met with Charity, had pizza with her, then took her shopping, and ended the video in an amusement park. And as you might have guessed, Brent's video followed the exact same route.
Are you
Meeting
serious?
Jody, having pizza with her, then shopping with her before visiting a theme park. And as if this wasn't bad enough, Brent even stole the inspirational monologue that Kelly used to cap off the video.
She might be the world's smallest woman, but she definitely has the world's biggest heart.
But even though Jody is the smallest woman in the world, she definitely has the biggest heart, and that's what matters.
All this attention to
Bro, you're even stealing dialogue, dude, like that? Wow. Okay, yeah, this is what I mean. Like, okay,
with
dude,
stolen
all right,
content
bro.
led to a
All right,
wave
bro.
of backlash, with a commenter stating,
mames.
stealing video ideas and thumbnails is one thing, but stealing whole scripts is absolutely insane. However, what he did next only made things worse. Brent
Wait,
tried to
what else
abuse
did
the
he do?
copyright system. After
No.
many other creators made videos calling him out for his blatant theft, he started issuing copyright strikes to silence his critics.
And I don't just want to blindly come on here and accuse you, Brent, of reporting my videos because that's kind of insane. But based on how you've acted in the past, I would not put it past you. And if you are doing this, you gotta chill out, bro. Like, you're playing with people's livelihood, you're breaking the law by abusing copyright and trying to take down Tyler Oliveira's video he made on you. Like, it's just, come on, bro. You cannot do that.
Prompting Charlie to once again take matters into his own hands.
When a YouTuber makes the decision to go nuclear and start filing these kind of takedown requests, the whole community turns against them. People
100%.
fucking hate that for good
Yeah.
reason. That's the lowest shit you could sink to. Just stop being a little.
If it's not like legit reason to take him down, like obviously there's probably art, maybe some videos that like was not actually criticism. It was just like straight out just talking ish about him. And okay, so or making fake stuff, right? Which I will understand that. But once you start taking any video that would criticize you, then you're like, just like, oh, you know, like no, that's a big no. It's like an unspoken rule with content creators. Like, you're not supposed to copyright someone just because they use your content in an actual legitimate way, which is like like making the video longer in some way, changing it up in the content some way, or actual just criticism, right? Not just because you don't like what they said.
Little bitch and accept that
Damn,
not everyone's
dude.
going to like you.
And while this drama had little effect on his viewership, since most of his viewers are young children, it did destroy the little reputation he had in the broader YouTube community. The only redeeming quality of Brent Rivera is that he at least puts in the time and effort to go out and film his own videos. SS Sniper Wolf, on the other hand, is more than happy to just re-upload other people's videos while adding her quote reactions. SS Sniper Wolf, also known as Leah, has been on YouTube for over a decade at this point. Yet the entirety of her long career is filled with numerous controversies. In her early days, she had no qualms about accusing another female gaming YouTuber of faking her gameplays, just to create drama and increase her own following.
So yesterday I posted a video called The Truth About Girl Gone Gamer, which actually got a lot more attention than I would have ever thought, and it seemed to cause a war between the fanboys.
See, this is what I mean, man. Negative content works, dude. Negative content is the best way to grow on any platform. It's been like that for a while now, and it's very sad that it's like that now.
The first few years, the SS Sniper Wolf channel was mainly focused on Call of Duty gameplay. It was doing pretty well, but nothing earth-shattering.
It was her boyfriend, I believe, at the time that was doing the gameplay. She was not actually playing. She was just doing commentary.
But things took a sharp turn when Leah started focusing on reaction videos in early 2017. Suddenly, all of her new videos were getting millions of views, incentivizing her to ditch the gaming content altogether and make as many reaction videos as possible. And it worked wonders, with her channel gaining over 5 million new subscribers in 2017 alone. By 2021, she was ranked the third biggest creator in the US by YouTube. But as the views kept increasing, the quality of her content kept plummeting further and further down. Most of her videos were just her watching a compilation of TikTok videos, laughing a couple times, pointing out what was going on in the video, and hitting upload. Even the unanimous king of YouTube, PewDiePie, called her out on her egregious fake and scripted reaction to a clip in 2021.
Deepest swimming pool in the world. Okay, it doesn't look that big, right? And then wait till you go inside. What? There's the whole entire Atlantis in there.
I've seen this actually. Come on. And she clearly has as well. Well, just wait until you see what's inside. What? What's inside? What?
However, stealing content wasn't even the worst of her offenses.
So it's like pretty much she didn't add anything to the video. that was like the argument, right? All she did was just like describe of what's going on in the video, but she didn't really said anything about what she feels about it, what's going on in the video, like beyond just describing it, obviously, and like just added nothing to it. And she didn't even credit the person either as well. That's like another big no-no.
In addition to straight up re-uploading others' videos, she failed to credit the original creators during her videos, or even in the video's description. Not only that, but in some cases, she was actively cropping out or hiding the creator watermark that many TikTok videos have.
So weird.
On the 26th of October 2022, Jax Films, a YouTube veteran with a history of calling out laser react channels, uploaded a video simply titled SS Sniper Wolf. In this video, Jack announced that he was starting a new parody channel called JJ Jax Films, which would be primarily focused on reacting to SS Sniper Wolf videos.
So I recently stumbled across an entry on Know Your Meme that read, "Sissa Sniper Wolf spends millions on new mansion." For those that don't know, Sissa Sniper Wolf is a YouTuber who reacts to TikToks. Well, this news kind of inspired me, so what I've done is I've created a brand new YouTube channel called JJ Jax Films. And so far I've only uploaded one video titled TikToks That Gave Me a Tummy Ache. Here's a little snippet.
Your mom a hoe.
Oh, it says your mom a hoe. Oh, that's not very nice. This is giving me a tummy ache.
This was a very creative and elaborate way for Jack to highlight Leah's lazy content, and the fans loved it. This is the most elaborate roast Jack has ever done. With the effort he's putting into this new channel, we gotta get this man a mansion. This channel quickly grew to 50,000 subscribers.
He made like a 50, what he did on that channel, he did like a bingo. He made a AI bot with like himself, making fun of like the content, and like just made a whole thing out of it. I believe he's doing for another content creator, I think. I think it was Fillion recently. Yeah, Jack went after Fillion, like the VTuber. Yeah, so I think he brought the show back pretty much of that. Like he just brought it back. That's why it's like, huh? Because the craziest part is about doing reaction content now, guys. It's like you have to actually try, which is kind of weird to say that, but like, yeah, you actually have to try instead of just like, because you could be like Hassan or an XC reactor where you just watch the video and just not do anything, like just like sit back and do this. And that's it, right? That's all they do. And that's not a right way of doing reaction, which is like, believe it or not, there is a right way of doing it. Like there is a right way of doing it. One, if you walk away, don't let the video play. You pause that shit. Because that is not okay to do, like just letting the video play. That's not, no. Yeah, even like that, welcome back, like I'm watching the thumbnail right now. I'm like on his channel, the one that he brought back. Yeah, this is one I watched. It was the VTuber one. Is this VTuber stealing content? Welcome back. XQC only reacts with a laugh. That's it. Like he doesn't add nothing more to it, to the reactions, and he doesn't expand on it. It's just straight out, just like it's just literally the whole video with little commentary. That's why I don't think that a lot of people call out Asmongold of the content he does, because he adds so much. He makes like a 20-minute video to like an hour-long video.
Subscribers, showing that there was a market of people who simply wanted to make fun of Leah's low-effort reactions. But despite the comedic nature of his criticism, Jack was 100% against Leah's brand of content. This became apparent on the 29th of June 2023, when Jack posted a tweet directed at YouTube for promoting Leah and her questionable content. This was in reply to Leah's tweets, in which she claimed that 90% of what she uploaded was her own idea, to which Jack replied, "I invented reacting to other people's TikToks. Anyone else is copying me. Incredible mental gymnastics. Hey at YouTube, at VidCon, you sure you're okay boosting her? Are you absolutely sure?" This struck a nerve with Leah, who replied to his criticism by throwing a tantrum in a now deleted tweet stating, "Wah, I can't stand that a female YouTuber is getting more views than me, even though I make the same content. Girl, life is hard." For context, Jax Films made another channel where he copied my content for a few months, thinking it would blow up and get millions of views. It didn't, and now he's mad. Also, I hate bringing gender into this, but no one ever attacks the male react channels. She even made fun of his appearance and view count in a separate tweet, reading, "The only funny thing about you is your hairline. If your content was entertaining, it would reflect in your views."
not my
Jack
hairline.
responded to these tweets with a video completely exposing the reality of her media empire.
This is Sniper Wolf. She's a YouTuber with over 30 million subscribers.
Which is crazy.
She uploads daily, and her videos get at least 1 million views each.
Do they still get a lot of views?
So, what does she do? She steals TikToks and reacts to them.
He also destroyed her attempts at trying to make this about her gender.
Is it because, as she suggested, that I'm sexist and only go after female reactors? Well, no.
She actually grew 1 million, guys. She's actually at 34 million, going 35 million. So all the controversies did not actually hurt her. It actually helped her. TikToks that are actually relatable. 266. That was 8 hours ago. I tested weird gadgets from TikTok shop. That's been done before, but at least she actually did it herself. The more you watch, the dumber the dumber the hacks get. 15 tricky riddles. That I made a gourmet version of Lunchly. Something different, I guess. I don't know. The most uncomfortable TikToks ever seen. Yeah, 1.5. Girl hides huge secret from her bully. Oh, I think that was like a reaction video of Dartman's video, I think. But I think she works with him or something. I think she does. She tried Halloween costumes. So she started doing less, like, surprisingly, she started doing less reaction content. But she still did reaction content. But it looks like she has changed her content a little bit. I don't know her reactions. I don't know if they're changed or not.
No, and no.
At this point, she had the option to admit her wrongdoings and improve her content, or stay silent and hope the controversy goes away on its own. Sniper Wolf, however, chose the third option, going nuclear. On the 13th of October 2023, Leah did something that would alter Jack's life forever. She posted a story on her Instagram reading, "Should I go visit at Jack's Films? He lives 5 minutes away from my shoot," with a poll underneath for her audience to decide the answer. But before they could do anything, Leah decided to visit Jack's house anyway, and posted a video of his front yard.
All right, right in front of your house. Come out and talk to me. He has food outside, so he should be out any minute now to pick it up.
So dumb.
It's ice cream.
Jack was live streaming at the time when he learned about Sniper Wolf doxing his address to her 5 million followers.
How the fuck does she know where we live? Leave me alone.
Fuck? I'm sorry.
She's in the house right now, Jack.
Shut up.
She's literally outside your door.
Like 5 minutes ago.
Wait, what? She's literally right outside your
Oh
house.
my god!
This is happening right fucking now. Call the fucking police.
Fucking sue her.
Wait, what?
You can see Jack getting scared for the safety of his family within seconds of finding out. After
So
all,
dumb.
it would have only
So
taken
dumb,
one
dude.
overly obsessed fan to do something unspeakable to him and his loved ones for criticizing
True.
Leah. While she
True.
tried to downplay her actions, the damage was already done. And at this point, the entire internet was against her, with tweets reading, "This is so disgusting," and "She's doing anything and everything to avoid any sort of accountability for a blatantly illegal crap. It's insane, lol." However, despite the severe backlash, YouTube only punished her with a temporary demonetization of her channel. She essentially
Which
got
is
away
why-
with just a slap
yeah,
on the wrist.
pretty much.
The
Which
only
is like-
positive change which came from this is that she now mentions the usernames of the people she steals from in her video description.
That doesn't do anything. I'm gonna be freaking honest about this, guys. That doesn't do anything. Like adding the names of the creators of the video does not do anything. They should be on top, number one. They should not be in the bottom. Nobody looks at the bottom. Nobody does it. Also, you should put a link. A link. Because people are not going to search the actual creators' names, by the way. This does not work. This does not work. It has been proven time and time again. It does not work. What you want to do is make it very clear. They should be a number one on top and make it a link for people could just click on it and go straight to the creator. That's it. It should always be like that because that's a way better chance for them to at least get like a couple people to actually click on their content and click on them. So like if you're doing TikToks, right? So like what I do is pretty much this, right? You see like the first thing you see is the name right here, right? So you can straight up just click this right here. If you don't want to see my video, perfectly fine with it, right? You can literally just click on the name and go straight to the original video. You see it first. My stuff comes second. It never comes first. My stuff comes second. Because that's how you should do it. You should 100% do it that way. Because that's a way better chance for them to get clicked on than the other way around. Adding the at this person does not work. Because they're not going to do it. People are not going to search. Go on TikTok and then put the name search and all that to follow the creator. That rarely happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but that does not work. That's not how you shout out a person. I'm a small channel, so it's not gonna like really do much. But if it gets them like 2 or 3 subscribers for what I do with the link on the top, then hey, at least I'm doing that. At least I'm doing something for the creator, right? And that should always be the first thing. Number one should always be the creator. The one if you're doing a reaction content, number one should always be the creator, and your stuff should be second to last. That's just my opinion, but yeah.
This is better than what she was doing before, sure, but still doesn't address the main issue, which is her stealing content in the first place. At the very least, Leah at least says some words in her videos, regardless of how fake or scripted it might be. Jason Derulo, on the other hand, doesn't put in even that much. You might know Jason as the guy who screams his own name at the start of every song he makes.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
Now watch these reaction videos from Jason.
Copy-paste video is of him eating from a bag of Sour Patch Kids and then making a surprised face.
Did you notice anything strange about them? His quote reaction is identical in all 3 clips, and that's not a coincidence. Put simply, Jason has found a quick and easy way to print money on YouTube, and the process is quite straightforward. He takes a random TikTok or YouTube short video, replaces the audio with one of his own songs, adds a handful of pre-recorded reactions in one of the corners, and posts it onto his YouTube channel as a short. And he's repeating this process dozens of times every single day. So no matter how you look at it, this is content theft on a massive scale. He's basically become the equivalent of those shitty Facebook meme pages that literally repost everything they come across, to be precise.
Oh yeah, like the okay. I recently ran an ultra marathon in northern Sweden. I realized that I've gone way off the course as soon as I crossed the finish line.
Facebook meme pages that literally repost everything.
Next album cover.
They come across. To be precise, this is what
behind the scenes of Godzilla
he was doing months ago. But
man, why didn't they just give this guy fight him off? Dude's huge.
Somehow he's become even more lazy since then. Now the videos he steals and re-uploads don't even have the copy and pasted reaction on them, which makes sense since the only reason he was adding those pre-recorded reactions was to claim the video as transformative if he ever does get into trouble. But since he's been getting away with it for so long, he doesn't think he'll ever get in trouble for his shameless thievery. So now it's just a video with his music on top, and that's it.
Jason Derulo is now a professional freebooter. This is not a joke. All he does on his YouTube channel is like make a face at other people's TikToks while blasting his own music over it. Hell, most of the time he doesn't even show up. It's just someone else's TikTok with his music playing over it.
This brings up the question, why?
Bro, what the fuck? Are you serious? You know what, that gets me thinking, like, how do people feel about Twitter? Because there's a lot of Twitter clippers that just re-upload content and they just don't really add nothing to the content. They just re-upload content. They add like a steak logo, which is illegal, but they do that. You know what I mean? So it's like, huh. I think we have to have a serious conversation of what's like blatantly stealing and what's actual content, right? Because I'm pretty sure if I go to Twitter, I could find clippers. There we go, drama alert. Look, I just found it. I literally just found it. Like the first thing I see. Drama alert, editing his video to avoid blaming Hassan for his Twitch, for the Twitch apocalypse. before and after, and this was done before, by the way, by somebody else.
Probably talking about.
I done this video before. Yeah, there you go. They're using somebody's clip. They add nothing to it. So it's like, when is it okay? You know? Is that okay, you know? Because, like, let's see. Because, like, okay, so, like, just like Joey Swole, right? Where he takes the clip of of a creator and he talks about it. That's changing the content, right? And this is good. This is wholesome content. Looks like bodybuilder with cerebral paralysis showing us how to be kind in the gym. But like that's okay, right? Because he adds more to the content, right? This right here has been clipped by so many people and they had nothing to it. YouTuber Prankster got shot by harassing a guy, right? It's been used a lot, right? They don't change that content at all, and they just re-upload it on Twitter. They don't do anything to it. So it's like, is not okay on YouTube, but it's okay on Twitter. I feel like this is what really needs to get exposed about content creating, in my personal opinion, because it's like in the art world, there is a video I've been wanting to make it for a while now. I've been talking about it for some time now. Is when is it okay for copy paste? Right? Is never okay, right? Because you're just copying. So it's like, is it okay for an artist, quote unquote artist, to take a actual art piece that somebody created and copy paste it? And yo, what up, Jen? So how's it going, dude? Copy paste it, but they made it into a rug. They made it into a different medium. Is that okay? You know what I mean? So there's so many questions about, like, you know, content beef and all that. What do you guys think? Yo, graphics, what do you think about reaction content in your general personal opinion?
Why is he doing this? Well, the obvious answer is money. According to some calculations, he's making up to $80,000 a month from these stolen shorts alone. That is nearly $1 million a year, which is absolutely insane. But isn't he already a multi-millionaire? After all, his 8 most popular songs have over 5 billion views on just YouTube, not to mention streaming services like Spotify and social sites like TikTok. While that is true, it also doesn't paint the full picture. You see, most of these songs are quite old, with the most popular song being over 7 years old. That is an eternity in the entertainment space, and especially in the music industry. Jason was a once big enough star to perform alongside the likes of Snoop Dogg and Nicki Minaj. Unfortunately, he's pretty much fallen off since then, with his most recent song struggling to reach even 1 million views. This might also explain why he adds his own music to these shorts, and even tags them in the description. He's hoping the success of these stolen short form videos would bring new listeners to his songs, and in turn revive his music career. And this is a good strategy on paper, but it would have been a lot more meaningful if he made his own videos instead of ripping others off. However, while Jason steals from relatively unknown accounts on TikTok,
that's fucking crazy, dude. He makes $8,000 a month, or how much did you say? $80,000 a month just by stealing content, dude. That's crazy. No, I don't think it's okay unless the artist says it's okay, or at least tag/mention said artist. So yeah, there are people that do tag the artist that they got permission, but it's like, here's where it gets muddy, and I will love your opinion about this. And this is gonna be like this video that I have an idea that I'm gonna work on. It's gonna be crazy, I think, because here's my question. What if the artist, the original creator, created of the art, created a fan art piece based on a character, right? So they don't own the character, just made a fan art piece of it, right? So that fan art piece was like created by the person. Is the person allowed to give permission of the fan art piece for somebody else to make it into a different medium for them to sell or to make content of, right? Like aka monetize it. But they never own the actual character of said fan art piece. That's the question right there, right? So it's like, oh, it gets a little bit muddy. When you start thinking it that way, when you start thinking like, oh no, it should be fine because he changed it, his own art style, but at the end of the day, they still don't own the character. You know what I mean? Like, they don't own the character. This is why for like the longest time, I never really made fan art product. I made fan art paintings, right? One-offs, stuff like that. But I never made fan art like kind of like stickers and prints and like all this kind of stuff, which I finally made some. First time ever in my art career, I finally made fan art prints, which is like for a series in my own art style. But still, it's like, the reason why I never did it is because I thought about it. It's like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get in trouble because again, like you only get in trouble by the company if you make millions of like the character, even though it's your own art style. Like they could still sue you, right? Because you're still at the end of the day you're doing fan art. It's pretty much quote unquote illegal, even though you're doing your own art style. To monetize, by the way, if to make it, it's not illegal. To sell it is illegal. Some companies are cool with it, some companies are not, and that's where it gets muddy. That's when it gets really muddy, in my opinion. But yeah, this right here just straight up just stealing. He's just stealing people's content.
The Stokes twins are more than willing to go after the biggest and most beloved creators on YouTube. It's quite possible that you've never even heard of the Stokes twins if you're over the age of 10, since most of their content is aimed squarely at children. However, despite their overall irrelevance in the larger YouTube community, they have a massive channel with over 93 million subscribers.
Damn.
In addition to that, all of their recent videos also get tens of millions of views, which
Holy
puts them
shit.
near the very top of YouTube. However, the
And it's
methods
friendly
they've used to get
content?
to this level are not as glamorous. These two are different thumbnails.
Yeah, IPs are tricky. A lot of studios like fan art, but beside it shows love and appreciation for the franchise until it's too good. Then they will send you a cease and desist. You can only do limited runs. Prints are usually fewer than 100. There you go. See, that's what I mean. You cannot go over rampant and all that. So it's like it still gives us like, oh, technically they cannot get permission to the fan art because they don't own the character designs. Now these guys, so this is what I mean. You could be shameless as F, make content and stealing content, become big, and then create your own content. That's what it looks like. The Stones. Look at it. It's the same thumbnail. It's the same thumbnail. Like holy shit! They just changed the number but it's the same thing. Even with the white seats and everything.
The one on the left is from Mr. Beast that came out in March of 2019, and in comparison, the one on the right is from the Stokes twins, which was uploaded in September of 2021. As you've likely noticed, they're shockingly similar. In fact, the soft Pikachu in the top left corner of both thumbnails suggested the Stokes twins photoshopped themselves on the top of the one from Mr. Beast. And this isn't an isolated incident either. These guys are certainly repeat offenders, as they've stolen not
Oh, they did a lot of, so they stole a lot from Mr. Beast. The thumbnail style. So in this one they made it green, but it's the same thumbnail.
only from Mr. Beast, but many other YouTubers like FaZe Rug, Mark Rober, Corridor, Unspeakable, and many more. FaZe Rug even called them out for this on Twitter, stating, "It's totally cool to do the same idea. I've done the same, but copy and pasting the thumbnail is where it's fucked up. My thumbnail guy spent hours on it just for it to be completely stolen. Crazy lol." A fan even
I know it's crazy for him saying that thumbnails take for a while, but you gotta think of this sense, guys. You gotta make a thumbnail that makes sure is eye-catching, the colors are good, and figure out what you like represent the video in a good way. Even though it looks simplistic, but it could be it could take some time, right? Some thumbnails can come out faster, some thumbnails will take forever, right? When I make my thumbnails, like I'm talking about when I make my original thumbnails, not when I do reaction videos, right? Because the only thing I do with reactions is add my face and add like sort of like a emote character or something like that. Let's see. Hold up. There it is. Okay, so when I do my thumbnails, I'm figuring out the thumbnails I do. So this right here was actually I got this thumbnail idea, by the way, from a film creator, right? But I made it my own way, right? I changed it up the colors, I changed up the things, like I'm messing around with the ideas. I'm adding my own characters, stuff like that, right? I'm remixing it, right? I'm changing it up, I'm doing my thing, and I'm messing with the thumbnails. And then here's the other ways I do thumbnails with the Art Combat series, right here, right? The Art Combat series, which is like, oh, this is like the way I make my thumbnails for this one, but I'm like experimenting with it, right? So they with Art Combat, with my own art, by the way, too, as well. And then see, like this one right here, like I don't think I did a good job because like it's kind of like meshed together. Same thing with this, like it's very hard to see what exactly is going on here. So I'm realizing that, and I'm like, oh, okay. And so yeah, I've been trying to figure out new ways to like showcase the thumbnail and all that, but I make my own. And then recently I just got inspiration to do this, by a film editor, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I could try to do that, but like in a different way for my art, you know. So it's like, oh, okay. And so yeah, like, but yeah, sometimes thumbnails do take forever. Not for me personally right now, but for other people, obviously it take a long time to make it. So it's like, oh, that's why I gotta make sure the creator is known like right on their face. That's why when I do a reaction video, they gotta know exactly who the creator is I'm looking at, because that is their work, pretty much, you know. And then if for some reason my videos don't get monetized, I don't even care. If I'm being honest. Some characters are untouchable, like some Marvel characters, like Fantastic Four and Nightcrawler. Really? Really? I didn't know that.
Recreated the process the Stokes twins must have used to create their masterful copy.
Good save. Good RNG on the cutout. This could be the one.
That said, stealing thumbnails is one
Oh
thing,
my
but
God.
plagiarizing someone else's entire video is crossing a line. Luckily for the Stokes twins, there isn't a single line they won't cross for more views, which brings us to their blatant video theft from a much smaller creator. In March of 2020,
no.
YouTuber Charles the French uploaded
That's
a video
hard.
titled "The Problem with Online Classes." About a month later, the Stokes twins posted a video with the exact same title. For most other YouTubers,
Oh, that's messed up, man. Because the big content creator at least have a chance to like fight against them, but for a smaller creator, you have no chance. dude.
this would just be a coincidence, and the actual skit would be much different. But that's not what the Stokes twins did. Instead of being inspired by the original and adding their own twist to the premise, they decided to copy it beat for beat.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this online class. Click present when I call your name. Jack? Okay. Peter? Okay. Charles? Present.
Now, when I call your name, click the space bar so I know you're present. Andrew? Lexi? Alan? Very good.
Keep in mind, at this point, Stokes twins had 10 times more subscribers than Charles the French.
dude.
And when he made a video calling them out for this obvious plagiarism, their response was to try and justify the theft by stating that since their videos get stolen by others, it's
Hey man, big fan of you guys in your videos for about 3 years now, even before we started making YouTube videos. We'll start out by saying, yeah, we definitely should have done a better job crediting you. The intro setup and grab ass scene was definitely inspired. However, if you analyze the rest
It's
of
okay
the
for
video,
them to steal
you
as
find that
well.
our videos are quite different in aspects that incorporate a lot of the TikTok community in our videos. Damn. It's cool to like it's cool to be Pacific thumbnail looks for a Pacific series. Also consistency matters for the audience to get familiar. Exactly. Yeah. So that's why I do for my Art Combat series, even though it's not picking up yet, it will. It will pick up. Copium. I usually have Art Combat with the logo of the game I'm playing, and usually an original artwork that I created, right, or fan art. It could be either or, and so that's why I make that Art Combat series, right, for the most part. And for the art topics, I wanted to like make it more unique for the art topic videos, for people to say, oh, that's an art topic video right there, just by looking at the thumbnail. So that's my reasoning. So that's why I started going that direction instead of like so each thumbnail has something different. And the thing is, what I'm gonna start doing is that I'm gonna stop using my cartoon for my art topics now, and my real face for reaction videos. Like I'm gonna start doing that. Like Like no more cartoons on my reaction videos. Like what I mean by cartoon is like my lawyer think of character, right? Like pointing thing and all that. That's not gonna be there no more. It's gonna be mostly just my face. And I'm gonna start making more faces now too as well, because I just copy and paste like different faces I have, like the palm face, the think face, and the angry one, etc. Right? So I just copy paste, by the way, my face on the thumbnail. So I was like, oh wait, you know what? I gotta have more to it at least. I gotta start doing more like more unique thumbnail faces, because if I keep doing the same thing like that, then I'm just a hypocrite. I deserve to get like, you know, criticized. So but yeah, that's why like my thumbnail thing has been changing up a little bit. Like it's been changing up because I realized like, oh shit, I gotta change it up. I gotta do something different. I gotta add more to it for my different series, like the art reactions to the art topics to the art/variety gaming videos.
With a comment reading, we'll start it off by saying we definitely should have done a better job crediting you. The intro, setup, and grab ass scene were definitely inspired. However, if you analyze the rest of our video, you'll find that our videos are quite different, in the aspect that we incorporated a lot of TikTok memes in our video. Regarding us profiting and getting more recognition from doing a similar video as yours is definitely a bit of a reach, don't you think? As an influencer, I can say that pretty much every single one of our original ideas, jokes, and videos that we've spent days coming up with gets stolen, with no credit given or recognition whatsoever. It's a very common thing for us to open up pretty much any app and see people steal, recreate, and copy our videos scene for scene, and even down to the same lines with the same body movements and mannerisms. However, the Stokes twins realized that the backlash from this didn't have any major impact on their channel metrics, so they continued stealing video ideas, thumbnails, and titles from other creators, and they are a massive channel because of it. That said, the next YouTuber on this list even has the Stokes twins beat when it comes to stealing ideas without giving any credit. On the 4th of March 2021, a Minecraft channel by the name of Steve uploaded its first video. It was a minute long and showcased the fastest ladder construction in the game, using blocks of various heights. And it went completely viral, amassing over 570,000 views to date.
Damn.
And this wasn't a one-time fluke either, as the next video did even better. This growth continued with every new video, taking the channel from 0 views to tens of millions within weeks. More importantly, Steve also became the fastest growing channel on YouTube, since it already had over 200,000 subscribers by the 19th of March, and even crossed the million sub milestone by the 18th of April. However, there was something suspicious about this explosive growth. Steve was posting multiple high-class videos every single day, leaving viewers wondering how was the creator of this channel able to come up with so many good ideas. People started looking into it, and the ends became clear. Steve was so consistent because it was stealing all of its ideas and creations from other creators and social media posts. At this point, everyone in the Minecraft community was aware of the dirty tactics Steve was using, with a post to Reddit reading, "Steve stole a build for a video and gives no credit to the creator after a day after Skip's video with the same build." Despite this, Steve kept stealing content and posting it on their YouTube channel. That is...
Wait, hold up, wait a minute, hold up. We said no real quick. This is
Steve kept stealing content and
20 Juniors Minecraft builds on another level.
Posting it on their YouTube channel. That is, until he stole content from the wrong man. On the 9th of February 2022, Steve posted a now deleted video titled Automatic Bridge Creation Mechanism in Minecraft. Put simply, the idea shown in this video was stolen from one of the most respected Minecraft YouTubers of all time, Mumbo Jumbo. Really? And unlike many other YouTubers who chose to simply ignore Steve, Mumbo wasn't going to stay.
I like that, by the way. I like how he has the logo on his corner. That's another familiar thing I had. Sorry.
Quiet. He further,
but not the logo, but like something like that.
Commented on the video itself, reading, "That's a really nice design. I would know as I made it." Mumbo then took to Twitter, slamming Steve for his dishonest content creating methods, with a tweet that read, "If you're wondering how a YouTube channel like this can make 5 Minecraft videos a day, it's by taking the work of others. I'm convinced these shorts, no talking Minecraft channels are just an office block of people looking for popular Minecraft videos to recreate, edit, and upload. Why anyone would subscribe is beyond me. me. This build is an exact copy, block for block. I don't put up world downloads for this exact reason, but that doesn't stop someone from pausing the video and recreating it, which on a smaller build like this would only take around 15 minutes. After the backlash from this public call out, Steve made a terrible response video, in which he tried to justify his theft by stating that finding the original source for an idea is very difficult, as if he didn't just copy Mumbo's build block for block. That said, the title of this response, End of Steve's Career, did age quite well, since now his videos get a tiny fraction of the views they once used to get, but at least Steve didn't try to fake being
3.2, yeah, it's
successful like Malik. Malik is a YouTuber.
Wait, what? Fake successful?
With nearly 1.6 million subscribers who started uploading videos back in 2017. Most of the videos on his channel are scripted pranks with thumbnails featuring scantily clad girls.
Yeah, they got like millions of views too.
As clickbait. However, when he's not doing these pranks, he's copying other YouTubers down to the millisecond.
For the next 24 hours, the biggest YouTubers in the world will be controlling my life, starting with Mr. Beast.
In this comparison, the YouTuber on the right, called Matthew Beam, actually got in contact with bigger creators to ask for challenges. Malik, on the other hand, showed fake DMs with Gideon in his video.
Hitchhike in only your whitey tighties. Whoa.
And it was exposed by him on Twitter, with a tweet from Gideon reading, "Why Brody capping so hard?" Malik has also stolen ideas, thumbnails, and titles from numerous other creators, like FaZe Rug and Ben Azalat. That said, the only thing that makes Malik somewhat better than A4 is that he at least isn't acting smug about stealing content. A4 is the biggest YouTuber in
So what if we just get too close to the sun, right? Looks like he's doing okay, but I don't know. Looks like his video idea could have been seen as parody, right? Am I wrong? Because like making the fake DM with Gideon and all that kind of stuff, but like he's just making like a parody video of the original video. It's like a mock what's it called? Mock documentaries? What do you call them? Like they're like fake documentaries.
In Russia, who once tried to become the Russian version of Mr. Beast. However, instead of coming up with interesting and engaging ideas like Mr. Beast, he figured it would be much easier to just copy what Jimmy was doing and translate it into Russian. In some especially egregious cases, he simply stole Mr. Beast's thumbnail and photoshopped himself into it. After getting fed up from the shameless plagiarism, Jimmy posted about A4 on Twitter, stating, "The largest channel in Russia just takes my thumbnails and photoshops his face on mine," to which someone jokingly replied stating, "They do say identity theft is the greatest form of flattery after all." And ow. A4 responded to this on Instagram in Russian, which roughly translates to, "One picture? Pff, that's nothing. Better to watch the quality of my content than the American. I do it 10,000 times better." So not only was he stealing from Mr. Beast, he was even claiming that he executed those stolen ideas better, which is objectively not true. For example, take a look at Jimmy's Real Island versus A4's Island set.
This is a deserted island with 0 inhabitants, and we're gonna spend 24 hours straight here.
Матрас, вода.
О, фонарик.
О, это что?
In the end, A4 didn't learn anything and is still stealing ideas from other creators to this day. This is in stark contrast to Alex Warren, who showed that positive change is possible if you put your mind to it. During the late 2010s,
that's really hard to fight against, right? Because they're in different plates, Russia and English, so it's like, damn, dude. It's very hard to fight against that. It sucks, but it's very hard to fight against someone like overseas and all
when David Dobrik was at the peak of YouTube vlogging, a YouTuber by the name of Alex Warren adopted an interesting strategy. Instead of just stealing Dobrik's ideas or thumbnails, Alex decided to take things a step further and copied his entire personality. And I mean literally. From David's unique breathy talking style,
that Snapchat is throwing me a surprise birthday party. So to make sure, I have to confirm with Jason.
Okay, guys, so I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. Me and Patty go way back. He was one of the first people in my vlogs. I want to do something nice because I always make fun of him for having a really shitty phone. So I bought him a brand new iPhone 11.
To his distinct laugh where he throws his head back.
Who is your watching? Oh, internet anarchist. So you want to check it out? Here it is. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I'm literally almost an hour at a... This video I'm recording right now is almost an hour out of the 28 minutes. It's almost done.
Leave him alone for 5 minutes so he can fucking write it.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I remember there was another creator who was copying ISO Speed's personality.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Alex's videos even followed the same general structure as David, which went something like a cold open, title screen, clips of the main content, outro, one more clip, and finally a CTA for merch or the video's sponsor. However, once David retired from YouTube, it gave Alex a chance to think about his future. He could have continued the same path, now with less competition, but he chose a healthier option and distanced himself from his David Dobrik persona. Now, he's focusing on his music career and seems to be genuinely passionate.
Well, I wonder why, because their program was canceled. the reason why he did not walk, I'm guessing, but the reason why he didn't like just genuinely walked away is because he got fucking canceled. I mean, it's good he's doing music, good for him. Like, I'm not like hating on the music, I haven't listened to it, but I'm just saying, like, the reason why he did it is because, well, if he was still doing the same content based on David, it would look really bad for his brand because that guy got cancer or something like that. That's why he no longer does it, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, yeah, I can see why he dissed himself. I mean, it's very smart that he did it, by the way, that he dissed himself. But I'm just saying, like, right from haha funny jokes, guys. She's not outside my house. Oh my god, she actually outside my house. Yeah. I think the worst part of the cyberwolf was that she barely got punished. Oh no, she barely got punished. Her YouTube channel is still fine. It makes so much money. YouTube's not gonna ban that account unless it's like, even bro, if they're not gonna ban cyberwolf for doxing someone, like, come on, dude. Like, are they really gonna, like, yeah, like, she's getting away with so much stuff. Jack Films check cyberwolf's channel recently, and she's gone back to no credit again. Wait, what? Again? I was just there. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I literally was just there. I should click on the video. I didn't want to, but okay, let's see. Let's do the 9-hour ones, guys. The 9-hour one. It was uploaded 9 hours ago from me watching this video.
I wasn't gonna wear a beanie today because I was gonna curl my hair.
Please don't ban me, Cyberwolf. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. She's not crediting them again. Oh, she only did it for a little bit. Hold up. What about that day go?
Hello, friend.
Okay, she did create it right here. Again, this does not work, by the way. In my opinion, this does not work. You should always put the creators on top, number one. And you always put the link to their creator, because that's the best way to get, like, to actually shout them out, like, legit shout them out. Because you think kids are gonna literally click, like, copy paste the name and go to TikTok and find the person? For the most part, no. They just want to click a link. Let's see the other one right here. I'm sick, by the way, guys, so I'm sorry I'm like a little bit off my game right now. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. No credit whatsoever again. Damn, she has so much dislikes. Okay. Well, but I don't know if it's less or more, by the way. We don't know. Because again, dislikes been disabled from like YouTube. But looks like she's at it again. Oh my god. Well, there you go.